All right, folks, we are back. We're we're downloading the Pokédex. That is so underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if you're playing a Legend of Zelda game and you just download the Triforce onto your Sheikah tablet?
Well, I feel like it's at least a little different.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like they build it up and like everyone like, oh, this is my life's work. I've like been, but now I'm too old and I can't do it. Can you complete this quest for me?
Okay, but also we've gone through so many iterations of Pokemon games with so many people who have filled up the Pokédex that at this point I would believe that it's just an app you could download.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's a good point. That yeah.
Because like canonically, time progresses in these Pokemon games. Like the world has been making advancements.
There's a good chance that Nomona probably already did it.
That's another good point.
Well, we know it can't have been Nomona because she's bad at catching Pokemon. But students. I mean, she's the one who says it.
Yeah, no, you're right. Also, speaking of time passing, that just reminded me of this thing I saw where, so according to the Pokédex, Dialga's heartbeat is directly tied to the flow of time. So in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Dialga's basically having a heart attack through the majority of the game.
Oh no. That's awkward.
That's the reason he's so pissed off about time going haywire. He's like, no, you're gonna give me a fucking stroke.
So whenever you felt like the day's going by too quickly, it's his heart rate's going up just a little
Exactly.
Dialga hopped on the treadmill.
What's he doing to get his heart rate up like that?
I mean, have you looked at the shape of Palkia?
Yes, I have.
It's a horse.
It is a horse.
Oh.
It's a bad horse. I'm rooting their flowers. Can I just say, I appreciate how this game is like, it feels almost like the exact opposite of Sword and Shield. Where, like,
In a good way.
In a good way, yeah. Like, you could barely step off the path with Sword and Shield. Like, everything was, like streamlined to you. Like, if you saw something cool in the distance, you couldn't go to it because fuck you. But in this game, it's the exact opposite. Where it's like, it's almost impossible to stay on said path.
Yeah. Got a sandwich.
I got a sandwich.
Is that a key item?
Huh?
Is that a key item?
It
is
is.
a key item, actually.
Because of course it is.
Mike's like, huh? You'll see soon enough, I'm sure.
I was just kidding. I didn't think.
No,
No, it's a key item.
Yeah, it is.
Do you use the sandwich to attract other trainers to battle, or?
You know, that actually reminds me of another gripe I have with this game. The fact that trainers don't, like, stop you anymore.
Oh, so you could literally just breeze by them?
Yeah, you have to, like, actually go over to them and, like, initiate battle.
So you don't like that?
I don't like that, because it feels so easy to ignore trainers now.
Oh.
Like, to the point where it's like, I was weirdly underleveled for the second gym because, like, I just wasn't finding any trainers.
Well.
And I was
that sounds like a you problem.
It really is. It's really a me problem.
After years of trainers calling you out, maybe they just want you to put in some effort.
You know what? That's fair. It has to be a two-way street. Oh, hey, look, a pig. Also, does this game have a regional bird?
Yes.
Where is it?
Wattrel?
That's the regional bird?
I would guess so.
I never found one. I found its
To be
evolution.
fair, I only found one in a Terra raid battle, so.
Huh.
But I mean, there's a variety of birds.
There
here,
is.
But yeah, Watchful would be the one I'd say is supposed to be the regional.
Well, that's the thing. I was
Unless you
like,
count Quaxley.
that's the weird thing. I was like, man, I'm finding like every regional bird here except one from this region.
Squawkabilly, Flamingo. What else is there?
There actually, is there a flamingo Pokemon?
There is.
Yeah,
It's just a flamingo.
it is just a flamingo. Like deadass, just a flamingo. But
Is there anything like that stands out about it? Like, is it a type
No.
rating or something?
Not really. No.
typing is pretty interesting. It's it's flying fighting.
Yeah, which is weird.
Okay.
Not the typing I would have expected for a flamingo.
I mean, high jump kick.
But the thing is, I would have expected like water flying. Because flamingos are wading birds.
Someone made a fan-made Spritzy evolution, where it was after Spritzy, it was a flamingo that was fairy fire.
That was that could be interesting. What should we name
Something
Lechonk?
that isn't Aromatisse.
Hog ride? No, I'm kidding.
It's-
That's like not original at all.
I baptize thee in the name of the Lord, Hog Rider.
All right.
Hog Rider!
Can you ride the pig?
No.
No.
I love that meme. It's like, did somebody say Hog Rider? No, barbarians. Hog Rider? No, barbarian. Aw, I thought you said Hog Rider. And then he just gets flung into space. Have you guys not seen that one?
I have not.
I'm good, so I just sound insane.
I vaguely remember it. I know what there was a video I saw where it was a real dude like, oh man, I gotta get to work, and he's like filming himself, and he gets on the pig, like I guess a pet pig that he has, and it starts running,
Huh.
and they obviously yell Hog Rider.
Of course. By the way, Chris, do you know what level Tarantula evolves at?
It's not very high.
Really? Because I got mine like level 14 and it didn't evolve.
Let me go take a look at mine that did evolve. 15.
Of course.
Oh wait. Don't tell me what it is, but does the Wiglet have an evolution?
It does.
Yes, it does.
Oh, does it?
Uh-huh.
Does it suck?
No?
No.
No,
No, I actually like it.
it's exactly what you'd expect.
This is the meme game, after all.
It is. Yeah, Wiglet actually got spoiled for me.
But that was it. But that was the trailer though.
Well, no, like I was avoiding the trailers,
Oh.
and yeah, iFunny showed it to me. I'm like, fuck. I was very.
He's notorious and like just dropping a bunch of like Pokemon related content.
What was that, Mike?
I remember it would just drop any spoiler like ever.
Huh.
If something dropped, they would immediately just start talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I almost got the starter evolution spoiled for me because like someone did like a poll on YouTube where it's like, which one do you guys like the most? I'm like, dah.
Just looked up. I purposely. I was trying to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
Even so I could get the authenticity of a blind playthrough here and in my playthrough.
Well, this
But,
is a bad Let's Play to be in then.
Oh, I know, but no, what's it called? I just kind of peeked at the Wiglet evolution. That's yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike, you're planning on getting the game on like Black Friday, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think they're having any sales for it.
Yeah, but I'll probably just buy it at main price at this
Okay.
point. I don't think they're gonna have any sales at all. I'll be surprised they even have it in stock.
You know what's painful? The fact that I got Sonic Frontiers. Like I pre-ordered it for full price, and it's already down to $40.
Do they just predict that they'll do bad, or why do they do that?
No, it's on sale for Black Friday. Cause it's getting good reviews.
Yeah, it's the best Pokemon. I've said the best Pokemon has been. The best Sonic has been in a long time.
Yeah. Well, okay, 3D Sonic, because Sonic Mania is the thing.
Sonic, yes. Yeah. Sonic Mania being the exception.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, Sonic Mania wasn't entirely made by Sega, right?
No, it was also headed by like. It was headed by this like. I think his name is Christian Whitehead. He did some really good ports of like some of the older Sonic games. And then they're like, yeah, fuck it, just make a game.
That's something I don't get. Why don't people see these very talented creators who are making unofficial content for their games, and instead of just trying to shut them down, why don't they just go, hey, work with us, because what you're doing is awesome?
Because, well, I don't know about other companies. I know Nintendo doesn't do that because they're stupid.
And a Pokemon literally just says like, we tend to not take like criticism. We just kind of like to do our own thing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been working.
Scarlet, can you not kill the Pokemon I'm trying to catch? You're awesome.
Well, Eric, you say that's not working, but consider Wug Trio.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wug Trio.
Legendary. They have the same stats. I didn't know Duck Trio and Wug Trio have like 35 HP. That's awful.
That's horrible.
Wait, they do? I hadn't looked at their stats. I just knew they existed.
But they have the exact same stat spread as Duck Trio. I just didn't know Duck Trio had like a horrendous HP.
That's probably why it's usually run Sash.
Its abilities, they're not. He obviously didn't get Arena Trap, which obviously, but it got Gooey, Rattled, and Sandvale.
Yeah.
Gooey is good.
You know what kind of bugs me about Koraidon?
What?
The fact that it does not actually walk like a lizard.
Does it? What do you mean?
It walks like a horse. Lizards have their legs splayed out to the side.
Actually, would it be conflicting for it to run like a horse because it has its little obnoxious tire things?
It doesn't use those.
Yeah, the tires aren't actually tires. That's like an air sac that looks like a tire. But the wheel wasn't invented yet.
Yeah.
So Koraidon doesn't use the tires.
Yeah, no, it's just a thing that's on it.
So he's a running animal, but you just inflates them for the idea that they look like wheels?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Now, Chris, does Miraidon actually like roll its things when it moves?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
It operates as an actual motorcycle.
It's a future air sac.
It is. I mean that's basically what a tire is.
So I didn't know. Also, another thing I spoiled for myself was only because I was curious. Was I looked up the typings of the legends of the two Fox legends, mind you. I'm not aware of
any others.
But I just want to know. But I am interested in. Well, their abilities are cool, but their typings were interesting.
What are their typings?
So Koraidon is dragon fighting.
Really?
Koraidon is electric dragon.
Yeah, Miraidon is an electric dragon.
I mean, that I figured. I didn't figure Koraidon for what'd you say? Dragon fighting?
Correct.
Yeah, same as Komo-o.
Interesting. That's not what I expected.
When it comes to fairy types.
What was that?
Rough when it comes to fairy types, but also if you get it to be a steel Terra type, it's a monster.
Yes.
Yeah, Game Freak's like, you don't like the typing, then just change them.
Yeah, right? I would have expected it to be like Fire Dragon, but that might just be because it's red.
Well, it's interesting. Do you know its ability? Was that, is it a spoiler?
I don't know. I'm gonna say yes.
That's all I was not mentioning it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause there has actually been a few instances. I remember when Sun and Moon was coming out, I couldn't decide between Solgaleo and Lunala, so the typing was the final straw.
Interesting.
I was like,
I will say though, even though this is dragon fighting, it gets a lot of fire coverage.
it looks like it would get fire coverage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, can I just say the texturing in this game on the Pokemon and on the people is phenomenal.
It's so much better.
It is
It's
amazing.
one of the first things I noticed. Absolutely.
It's great.
I was like, wait a
I'm more
minute.
satisfied of a game
My
like this.
Coco has scales.
Yeah, right? And like you can actually see little like fur detailing on just the furred. I can't think of a specific example. Like yeah, just the furred Pokemon. They got like a little fur detail.
You could even see the shine on Coco's cheese.
Yeah, right.
It's on his craft singles.
The one that got me the most was what's his face? In one of the trailers, I saw a Magnemite, and I was like, damn.
It's shiny.
It looks amazing.
It actually looks like a metallic non-doll thing.
Yeah, not just gray. He just vaporized my Quaxley. Yeah, look at that.
Eric, did I tell you we were doing a Nuzlocke run?
What?
That sucked.
How would that even work?
You know
I don't
what?
have
See?
that much knowledge on this game, so I don't know how hard this game is and how impossible a Nuzlocke run is.
I tried a Nuzlocke of not Scarlet, Pokemon Shield. It did not work.
Yeah, because the wild area just ruins it, right?
Well, no, I just got wrecked.
See, you run into that level 60 Excadrill and you're all done.
No, I just got wrecked. I remember a big factor was the fact that I wanted to try to. I tried catching a Tyranitar and it just ripped through my team. I got all the way to Winden and I lost.
I mean, it's funny because that would, in real life, I would imagine like a low level person trying to capture a Tyranitar, that would go exactly how you'd expect.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank God you are in Shield and not in Legends Arceus, where they have the ability to kill you.
Well, yes, but you see, then I could have caught it by just sneaking up on it.
Could you imagine you could sneak up on it and actually jump on the Pokemon and like wrestle it?
That would be hilarious.
I want to see the people that, before they developed the Pokeball, how they attempted to make it work.
I just like the fact that, so we see a time that, like, is, like, way before, anything we've seen before with Pokemon. And the fact that Drayden says, like, he lived in a world before Pokeballs, like, when he was a kid. And now I'm like, how old are you?
Well, it was maybe the town that he lived in didn't have access to Pokeballs.
Maybe. No, I just like to believe that he's old as dirt. Oh, shoot, we are out of time. We'll have to talk to you guys next time.